Afternoon and welcome. I'm Pastor Lance Smith, and we're here in downtown Monticello near the church at Zwingli. I'm the pastor at Zwingli UCC, Monticello, Wisconsin. It's good to have you here on this near spring day in late November, or mid-November anyway. It's really good. I've been thinking about the birds, and my passage today that I want to share with you is Job 12:7-9. But ask the animals and they will teach you, or the birds in the sky and they will tell you, or speak to the earth and it will teach you, or let the fish in the sea inform you. Which of all these does not know that the hand of the Lord has done this? Yesterday I bought some sunflower seeds and filled my feeders, and while I was at the feed store I found some blocks of suet, and one of them was a berry flavored block of suet and the other one was raisin. I was used to buying the peanut butter ones, but they didn't have them, so they were only $1, so I got a couple of them. I thought I'd put them out in the feeders, the woodpeckers and a few other birds like them as well. They really love these. The blocks are interesting because they look like mainly bits of corn packaged in fat. But when I opened it up, the smell of berries almost knocked me out. Which I'm wondering what that smells for, because I was always under the impression that very few birds can even smell. And the ones that can smell some very nasty things, like turkey vultures and owls who hunt skunks. And it's kind of hard to wrap my mind around, considering what they eat, that they're the only ones that can smell. But this past summer, the DNR cautioned us not to feed songbirds because there was a virus going around, and for social distance purposes they wanted birds to get the natural seeds and bits like these little fellas in late summer into the fall. I guess with the coming of the gray days and much of the cooler temps here, we recently I looked at these empty feeders and decided that it was time to begin to feed again, feeding my livestock. Songbirds have kind of taken the place of my daily routine. When I lived on the farm, I would always feed my chickens or feed my pigs or feed something, my donkey. But these have taken the place because I don't have any livestock. I've got my birds and, well, I've got squirrels too, and I feed them quite a bit. Not because I gain anything from them, but from what they remind me of. They remind me of how important it is to think about how we live. We live in the hand of God. God cares for everything. God cares for those little sparrows, those little dicky birds. Even when I don't put anything in here, they seem to make it, even when it's like sub-zero weather. I don't really know how or why or what happens, but here's these little birds out here with seemingly nothing on their feet, pecking at these little seeds. It's amazing to live in the hand of God. I hope today that you realize just how you live in the hand of God. I hope that you can see God's hand at work in your life. And I pray that you feel His comforting hands surrounding you. Amen.